Hello.
Whee!
Greetings and salutations. I haven't shared this out because that went too quick, you know.
Uh-oh.
Well, I'm halfway there. I'm like just pressing that share button just now.
And I don't have a chat.
Guys,
So
guys, if you're in the chat, just say hi. Let us know that you're there. Mr. Mold, how
Hey,
are you?
Paul.
Hope your daughter is okay.
I went to...
Sarah.
Yeah.
Hi,
young
Sarah
lady.
Louise.
Hope
In
you're
fact,
well.
Sarah Louise, I forgot to message you. I meant to message you the other day, and I forgot all about it. So, all right to message you after the show.
I'm sure she'll like that.
Yeah.
She's a lovely lady, is our Sarah. Mr. Becker.
Hey, Mr. Becker.
Parker's on his way. He's running late. And as you know, Dan has been a poorly man just lately. He's hurt his back. So we're wishing Dan get well wishes if you're watching or if you watch on Catch Up later. We're thinking about you. I miss you.
I'm missing you too. But remember, this is what happens, kids, when you don't use protection. You end up with the old gonorrhea.
So tonight we are talking about paranormal apparel. So what is paranormal apparel? Well, it's the clothes that you wear, basically. So we're going to have a lively discussion about that. Yeah, and don't forget our thoughts. It's just our own thoughts. So don't hate us, everybody. Oh God, hope you get better soon.
Oh, Sarah Louise, get well soon, honey. Hey, Nettie.
Hope Nettie's okay. Oh God, I'm sharing this out as I'm talking, and I don't think that's a good thing to do. You know.
I don't know about apparel, but I wear black mostly all the time, so I guess I'm always dressed for paranormal investigating.
But why black? Why black?
I just always liked black personally, but I think most people wear dark clothes. I don't know, so you don't mistake them for a shadow person or a figure. I don't know. I see most of the teens wear black, so.
But under an infrared camera, they turn white. So they're not black.
So then that would mean that if you caught like something like a shadow person or a shadow period, it would turn black then. Because it wouldn't turn. Well, clothes are just dyed black, so they're naturally white to begin with. You know, that's why they show up white.
So I don't know. Why black? I mean, why not green or pink or yellow or
I'd wear
blue?
hot. Oh, I don't know.
You'd
wear a green mankini, Eric.
My favorite color is purple, so.
We'll have to call him Eric Borat. And when we see him, we've got to say, Jingoya Yak Shamash.
But no, but it's quite a. I mean, nowadays when people have funerals, heaven forbid, most people don't want to wear black when they come now. Wear something bright, wear what you feel. I've always said personally, heaven forbid, and this is just me, right? But if I go, then I want it to be whatever you feel comfortable in. So if you want to stay in your jammies all day, feel free to come with your jammies on. I know it's weird, but I just don't give a shit. Why am I going to give a shit when I'm dead?
But why wear black? Would you wear the same thing during the day if you did the daytime investigation, the black T-shirt?
I would, but I don't know if anybody else would.
No, if I'm going to investigate, I just go with what I feel comfortable in. And most of the time, what I like to wear in my investigation, and it's my favourite colour, I absolutely love purple. and I'll go out in my long purple. What it is like a witch's sort of gown sort of thing, because it's the dead long. You've probably seen it. We're not on a live plenty of times, right? But I always get with that. I always feel most comfortable when I've got my purple. I love purple. Purple daft.
So my understanding that this black comes from being able to slip into the shadows.
Well,
So if you don't want to be seen, you move into the shadows and you sort of blend in with your surroundings. So great for a nighttime investigation if you just want to be inconspicuous. But again, I say, like, when you go on an infrared camera, you're going to be seen. Your black's going to show up.
Yep.
White. So the other thing, which really gets me, and I'm guilty of it as well. I've got a vest or a gilet, which has got lots of pockets in to put equipment in. Why do we have to wear those? I mean, as I say, I use it because I put all my equipment in my pockets. It's on me. I'm not carrying silly boxes around with me everywhere. Each part that I want to go in. What time do you call this?
You too.
I know, what fucking time do you call that?
Good evening, viewers. Good evening.
Hello, Mark.
You're right.
So we're just talking about paranormal apparel and the black thing, but we're now talking about the black vests or gilets that you with lots of pockets to put your equipment in.
I've got one.
But what annoys me is these Velcro pockets, right? I deliberately took my Velcro off because I sat there in the dark and great investigation, some really good connection with spirit. Somebody walks in and you hear, and then they're going in this pocket to get the batteries out.
Well, to be honest, if you're hearing that as you're walking, may I suggest you go and have a wash?
But it's like, really, like, you're trying to do an EVP session, somebody walks in, or they'll wear what's that material that's like sandpaper, not acrylic, nylon, like nylon jackets that when you move they make a noise, and they're fidgeting and they're twisting and they're turning. Won't just sit still for a minute. That it's just not really.
Right, I've picked up you're going to laugh here, but I've picked up the wrong subject, right? So we're talking about what we would wear out in investigations. All right, just leave Lois alone. Heads up my arse on her.
Just keep going, Lois, it's good.
I'll just keep going. I'll talk about a different subject while you talk about a different thing.
That's a rabbit hole.
What? Sorry. What? I stare at you in Chinese because I have no idea what haggis. I don't know what that's about.
Listen carefully.
Oh, I'm going to slap that bitch at you.
I don't know what she said, Biff.
Lois, would you slap a man with one leg?
Of course. I wouldn't give a fuck.
Stand on one leg and slap me. Of course you would.
She wouldn't care.
Right. Tell Mark I'm not talking to him anyway, Viv.
What?
Tell Mark I'm not talking to him.
She's not talking to you.
Oh, okay. Well, all I heard, I literally, in all seriousness, all I heard was sporrans, kilts, and haggis. So I'm not quite sure what was said there. But I mean, even Eric's gone to get a translation dictionary. So.
So yes, investigation. See, as long as I'm warm, that's all I care about. See, as long as I'm warm, that I don't care, because really, does the spirits give you a shit when you come? And really, it's
But
just.
what about spirits give you shit if you come? What? Is that what you said?
Oh yes, totally, Marcus.
Is this to do with the show that we were talking about last night? And people going, "Oh my god, I'm being bonked by a ghost pirate."
Oh, did you see what I put in about the demon sex?
Oh God, no! What did you put on about the demon sex?
Oh, you'll see it in the chat. It's fine.
Right. So, if you're investigating or somebody walks in
Fucking hell of a it. Oh, sorry.
that has a nylon jacket on, you're doing an EVP session, you're sitting there quiet, you're nice, toasty, warm, getting some good results, and they've got this jacket on with Velcro. So they walk in, swinging their arms, rubbing the nylon against nylon, so it's making a lot of noise.
Well, to be honest, they could recharge most of the batteries for the K2s.
And then they sit down and they open their pocket and it's like a Velcro.
Oh my god, that would
that
drive
piss
me
you off?
nuts. Yeah, that would piss me off because I hate being in the middle of an EVP session and people come. It's my total bugbearer is people interrupting my EVP session. Like, see if I'm in the full thing and somebody either starts talking, because this happened out when I was with my first ever team, and what happened was I was in the middle of an EVP session and they just came in without any consideration and started talking, and I'm like, that is so fucking rude. In my face, you can see the face.
Yeah.
And when when the guy went to edit, like obviously the footage, he actually left in my facials. So when you look at
Gave you a facial? What's fucking wrong with you?
Facials, expressions.
my facial, see the facial I'm giving you right now, like that one.
Looks like you're straining for a fart. I'm not sure, or you're thinking hard.
I'm shitting myself.
That's what it was. Do you want me to get my thing and show you?
Oh yes, why not? Feel free.
What
I'm
thing?
talking to Viv as well. Do you want me to get my big black thing and show you?
Go and get it.
Right.
Whoa,
It
steady
hasn't
on,
got-
fella.
I don't think it's got Velcro on it. I'm sure it's just poppers.
Oh, that thing. Okay. He got his leather one out yesterday.
Oh, that's what happens. So I do. It's my bugbearer. MD wearing and like that. Just don't.
Yeah. Wearing black.
Why is why they never have photos, man.
Black is my favourite colour. I'll wear royal purple and
Oh,
studded crown and sceptre.
I love purple. Oh, William, you need to show me. I love anything purple, honestly. Hey, Chantel.
Chantel's in the house. Dan's not here. He's quiet as a mouse, so we'll sing to you instead. Hello, Chantel. Get out of your bed. There you go. Not as good as Dan. Look at him.
There you go.
So,
Oh,
what are
wow.
your pockets?
It's got lots of.
You got flappies though, yeah, and yeah, you're not.
It's got
you're
flaps.
not-
They have got Velcro, but they got poppers on as well, and you can put all sorts of things. And I normally put my K2 thermometer up here, but I've got spiders crawling all over me. I had to go in a little shed, and all the spiders went "fuck you." So
I'm
yeah,
partial to black.
Same.
It matches my cold
Same,
dark heart.
Chantel. I love black for that colour. That kind of reminds me of what Stephen Herbert has. I can't remember what his team's called, but he's got it as well. Haunted Spirit Dolls, that's what it's called.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's fully
Yeah.
adjustable and everything, and I got it off Wish, and I think it was like 10.
That's not bad.
Something like that.
That's good.
Well, I've got some left over from the army, and as you know, I'm going back into the TA. So, but it's the wrong color because they use multi-terrain pattern now. They don't use DPM. So
Right.
whatever I get in there, if I get any chest rigs or anything, I'll probably use that because that's really handy with pockets and everything. And it's got pockets and stuff all over it, so it's really good to use.
So what about so we talk about the upper part of the body. What about the lower part? I mean,
Easy.
Way.
so who here wears paranormal pants? You know, we got like, you know, you got lucky pants that you'd wear on an interview or something like that. Have you got not sexy pants? Don't get them confused. Paranormal pants. Have you got pants and socks that you would only just wear on a paranormal investigation?
No, as long as my nuts are nuzzling and slightly warm, I'm very happy. So, you know,
What about you, Lo?
Well, the
Eric
Victoria's
fallen off the
Secret.
has Eric fallen off the sofa? He's gone.
Um,
I don't know where he's gone.
I
He'll be back.
like socks wise. I always make sure my feet, because obviously you're traipsing through like farms and things.
Thank you, Rita.
Depending obviously where you're going. If I'm going to Lennox Castle, I always make sure I'm wrapped up there, definitely, because it can get really cold up there. So I've no, again, I just whatever makes me feel warm and comfortable. But I wouldn't go with stupid like shoes like Crocs or that.
You weren't going Crocs, no?
No, I wouldn't go in
Now,
Crocs.
Chantel, come on. Enough of that. This is before 9 p.m. Behave yourself.
The dildos are still in the freezer right now.
Can I ask? I'm a bloke. I don't use them on myself, you know.
Yeah, but we were talking
Not
about the
entertaining.
dildos in the freezer.
That's vibrators in the freezer. Oh, and dildos. Yeah, put them in the freezer for a little bit.
Yeah.
How the hell did we get round to this? Yeah,
It's
that's
you.
Chantel. It's her fault. Me? I haven't done anything. I'm sat here sweet and innocent, me.
So paranormal pants, paranormal socks. We've got the top bit done. What about what you wear on your legs? I mean, I've been on.
I always wear a really
investigation.
good pair of jeans and a good pair of boots because you don't know where you're going to be and you don't know how cold your feet. I find your feet get freezing, and a really decent hoodie or thick coat. If you're outside, if you're inside, then it's all right. You can just run around in your pants if you want, but you know, hey, each to their own.
Hey Charles.
Hi, Charles.
We know Viv does and Dan does.
So
Somehow, Chantel, I don't believe you.
So what about when it's really hot, it's 30-degree heat outside in the evening? What are you going to wear on an investigation?
A
I
t-shirt,
must admit. Only gone.
just your normal t-shirt, jeans, and take a hoodie with you if it gets cold. Or I could wear a mankini in some cases. You know, a Borat.
Like Eric's purple one.
Sorry about all that.
That's all right,
Had to-
Eric.
My mom.
You alright, love?
You okay?
Yeah, we're good. She just told me about the insurance and everything else for the house. So
Yeah.
Do you know what? This camera angle, mate? It looks like you got a turtleneck. It's like doing.
I do actually got. Oh, no, she disappeared.
Lois is gone.
So,
No idea.
what did I miss?
They went from talking about clothing to dildos in the fridge
Oh
to a
God!
big black one because I got my black one and they completely mistook what I said. And yeah, it's Viv. It's Viv. Viv's setting everybody off tonight. It really is. It's just foul.
Well, I was talking about waistcoats and things, or gilets, whatever you want to call them, or vests, as they're
Yeah.
called in some places. Now, I know someone that has a very famous vest.
Oh yeah!
It's a black leather vest full of patches.
I've got one.
And
Of those.
Oh,
I'm going to mention his name.
Go ahead.
Nick Muley, Lois's boyfriend.
yeah.
He wears a leather vest with all the patches on, with all the cryptids on it. I should imagine some of the places he's been and all sorts. Will I go and get his one?
Yeah, I was gonna do that with this one.
Who's got one
But
too?
no, I absolutely love Nick's jacket. Honestly, I just love what he's done with it.
There's my big black helmet.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my big black helmet. And are you talking about something like this?
Yep.
Two
Oh,
minutes
yeah.
and I've got.
Come closer.
Yep.
You need some.
Mhm.
You need some paranormal ones on there now.
Yeah.
Actually, funny you should say that. I've got some paranormal ones because some of these are coming off because I've left the motorcycle organisation I was with because a bunch of wankers took over. I'm joining a different one. So some of those are coming off, and I've actually got some paranormal ones to go on there. One of my biker levers, on one side it's got Rendlesham Forest, and on another side it's got something else. And I want to start getting patches from famous paranormal places and put them on there as well.
All I got was
Good
Hey,
boy,
Paul.
Paul. Good man.
So yeah, there you go. You were talking about a big black one. There's a big black helmet. Hey,
Ooh.
It's very shiny.
bloody should be for the money that thing was. Yeah.
I can imagine what a couple of pounds, huh?
It's a Ruroc. It's a Ruroc Atlas 4, and I got that and the intercom system, which is in the back here.
Oh wow!
And the helmet's
built in.
about 500 on its own. The intercom system's about 200, and I paid $250 for all of it brand new.
Bargain.
It was one of those things that came up, and I was like, ah!
You've got to have it.
Yeah.
I want the Iron Man one. It actually opens up automatically.
You can get them. They're on. I can't remember what make they are, but yeah, you can get them. You can get Iron Man. Lots of the Marvel characters, you can get them done just like that, and they're yeah.
My helmet's pretty boring compared to yours.
Well, you're a lady, so it'd be a lot smaller.
Do you want to see mine?
Sure.
Yes.
I'll go and get my helmet. I've got a helmet, girls. Hang on.
Oh, let me see.
It's getting a helmet out. Ooh.
So I love Andy's motorbike. I've seen his motorbike. I love anything to do with motorbikes.
I've got a Triumph TT 600 Stage 3 Racing Team. And
Yeah.
I stripped it, resprayed it, and it's now jet black with Cadbury's purple.
Wow.
Oh wow, I love the purple. Again, anything to do with purple, and I'm your woman.
Yeah, but the thing here is that we call them death machines because they're so fast you can die easily on them.
It is very quick. We had 163 out.
I think it's in the garage.
Okay.
It's too far to go down for that, but it's in the garage with the bikes, I think.
Are we talking push bikes or motorbikes?
Motorbikes.
What motorbikes have you got?
I haven't got any, but he has got rid of his track bike. He had a track bike, and also GXR 1000 something. I don't know what that is.
GXR 1000.
Yeah, one of them. Yeah. Matte black one.
I'll put a picture up on the Simply Spooky place, and you can see my.
Well, you might know what I really. Have you ever seen those Can-Am motorcycles? I really want one of those when I get over there.
Yeah, they've got the trike versions of them as well. A neighbour of mine, 1, 2, 3 doors up, they've got a K&M trike. It's a weird trike. It's got the 2 wheels at the front and 1 at the back.
Yep.
Do you know the thing is, I've never ever actually been on a bike. I love looking at them. I absolutely do love looking at them. I think what put me off was years ago, my auntie got on the back of one, and she was drunk. And the way she's got on, her legs actually connected to the engine part, the exhaust, and burnt her leg. And that kind of, for me, was kind of like, oh. But don't get me wrong, I love looking at bikes. I actually love Harley Davidsons. I think they're beautiful.
Mm-hmm. You know, you can get Harley Davidson now.
I'm more for the sports bikes like Mark's got, like Andy's got. The Harleys, I think, are too slow, too cumbersome, and they get in the way. I think, and Andy will always say that a Harley's for somebody that's given up.
Who was I arguing with? Oh, Bill last night when he was on one of the rare occasions we could get a word in edgeways. He was talking about Harleys, and as I said to him, Harleys are known for falling apart, falling in bits. You have to buy the Screaming Eagle parts and fit them. Otherwise, it's just going to hello ghost. Otherwise, it's just going to fall to bits.
What about the Indian motorbike? I mean, if I was going
Some
to
of those are nice.
go down that route, I would get an Indian. I wouldn't bother with a Harley. I'd go
Well-
to it, get an Indian or get a custom built chop. I wouldn't bother with a Harley because I just think it's just the name. They put zeros on the
Yep.
the amount you're going to have to pay just for the name. So
Yeah.
and
And Italian bikes, any Italian bikes,
Yeah.
I wouldn't touch them because as soon as you take them in for a service or anything, it's ridiculous amount of money, you know, and they're really, really expensive. I've just put my bike up in the chat on the Simply Spooky in the chat there.
Well, Mark, you do know that I have a motorbike mechanic in the family now, fully qualified.
Oh, wow.
Well, he can have a look at my. Hang on. Taylor keeps ringing. She don't believe him on the radio.
Say hello to Taylor.
Hiya. Hey, lovely.
You're right.
Hey.
Can I help you?
I wondered if you wanted to join me for dinner, but I see that you may be preoccupied.
I am preoccupied at the moment, but thank you very much.
What
Yeah.
time will you
Hey, Scott.
Hi, Scott.
Bye, Taylor.
I have
Hey,
no idea.
Lauren.
I have
Lauren,
eaten, and I love
bye.
you, and I'm going to go. Bye-bye. Love you.
Can I just say,
Oh.
Lauren's paintings. Oh,
Oh.
Oh.
gorgeous. Look at that gorgeous little baby. Lauren's paintings are out of this
Right, love you.
world.
Oh, God, yeah. Oh, God, I love them. But yeah.
Lois, sit up straight, please.
Uh-oh.
No, fuck it off,
Lounging and
Monty.
reclining. Isn't she? She's always lounging and reclining. I've got the sun straight in my eyes. Hang on. Oh, that's better.
Oh, no.
She
Now
just
we
shoved
can
her
see
cold
you.
nose up my back. I wonder what the hell that was.
Ha ha ha. That's what you
Thought
deserve,
was being
bitch.
touched up by a ghost.
Hang on. Ghost. Come and say hello to your adoring fans.
Ghost. Oh, hello.
Oh,
All right, come around here then. You
Gorgeous.
tit. Come on. Come here. Come out here. Come out here. Do you know what? She's not blessed.
Ghost.
Right, come on. Come on. Hey.
Hello,
You gonna say hello? Oh, no, you're gonna just be daft. You're gonna be daft. All right, good girl. Go lie down then.
Mark, Charles says he had an Italian-made Harley racing bike in 1976.
Oh, wow.
Italian-made Harley.
I like his white coat.
They wouldn't.
yeah.
It's got to be a joke. It
If it was an
called,
Italian one, would it be running in reverse all the time? Just saying. See, I love customs. I love choppers. I love
like a
customs.
chop.
I love easy riders, but Harleys I've ridden a few. I like my.
What about cafe races? Do you like the cafe races?
Yeah, I've ridden a few cafe races, and they're good fun. But to be honest, I love my bike because I've altered it for me. So it's all, and instead
Yeah.
of being bent right over, you sat up a bit more. And I like Tourers, and I like my favourite bike I love is one of the new Goldwings.
Yeah, I both lanes.
I do like Goldwings.
I just liked. Oh God, what was it? It was the Kawasaki Ninja, the ZX10.
ZX10, the belt drive ones. Oh, they're nice.
But we had one, and Andy that decided to sell it and get this bike, and I said no, keep this bike, get another one, because it actually made money while it was in his garage. It was getting older and older and older,
Yeah,
but it was the
I've got
one
those.
everyone loves. It's called. They nicknamed it the Widowmaker, didn't they?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, I've got one of the first Ninjas out the back. I've got a GPZ 900R that I had street fighted, and it's proper defairing, twin lamps at the front, twin lamps on the back.
Nice.
And I've given it to Sheldon as a wedding present.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, you good so.
Well, he's got to put a couple of new tyres on it and sort out the head gasket. That's it.
Mm.
And it's got a serious row of carbs on it with new things and this that, and the other. But no, my one's fuel injected and stupidly quick now. I've done all my own work on it as well.
Charles says it was so fast it would leave you at the starting line.
In reverse.
Oh dear. But we're digressing. So
We are.
paranormal apparel. So we got onto the waistcoats, which led on to motorbikes. But Yeah, I just think it's a nice thing to do. If you belong to a team, it shows you all the team members, doesn't it? By wearing
Yeah.
your t-shirts. We are getting some, believe it or not, we're getting shop made up for Simply Spooky t-shirts, and we might, if we permission of Jeremy, like get a couple of Things Network t-shirts sold in there as well. And the show host, because I know that Mark Dark Mirror Show wants their shirts sorted. So, and we also want shirts with Dan's face on it. Going,
Yeah.
Oh my god, I so want one of them. I would never take that t-shirt off. But when
You do need a Dark Mirror one of myself and Wayne both going, it's nice!
I've actually got a really good picture of you and Wayne at it was the Kelvin Hatch Tunnel.
Oh, the one where we both look like fat old men stood there going, God, I thought at the time that was going to be a big picture, and I looked at it and I was like, fucking hell.
That was a good picture. I liked it. But yeah, so they're a sense of belonging if you're wearing those, I suppose, or if you were doing a public event and you wanted the public to know who was actually staff, I suppose they would work then. But do you actually really need it? Do you need it?
I think it's good, like you said, it's good for teams, because I've got one from one of the other teams I'm with, because I'm a team manager for another place, and I'm training up the people who run it and stuff. But it's good for the team when you're just doing team events, you know. And also when you're in Mackey's at 4 a.m. on your way home getting a coffee, it's good for you get the old staff that go, most haunted. No, we're real investigators. Get that right. You know, but I certainly think for the radio shows, I reckon if we had our own hoodies and t-shirts.
Oh yeah, we will.
yeah.
And we're
think it would
getting
be-
some with Josh Momoa's face on as well to sell.
Oh
Yeah,
my
you got a
god,
pair of
I
briefs
know
with-
exactly what you
we know
mean.
this.
Stop.
Sorry, you can have one with 2 haggises. So anyway,
Oh,
That's rude.
oh, it's okay. I'm counting up all this shit. I'm keeping my tally.
He's moving closer to you though, Lo, because he's going to be in Scarborough soon, so he's moving further up. You'll be able to get him. Batter him.
No. With fucking pleasure. But no,
Get me for
you
the
put
first.
me after. I know what you mean now with Josh. When I looked at him last night, that was an automatic reaction.
That's-
Was Jason Momoa.
It is, isn't it? It's his love child.
Okay, they do.
So I was like, okay
Aw.
then.
Yeah. We got to get a nickname for Eric though. Eric needs one.
I think he should be a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. It's the camera angle, because he had camera angles like down here, and it's like, so it's all we can see is neck, and you look like one of those long neck turtles.
Mhm.
No,
We
he's
do.
just normal. Just looks normal.
Hey,
Yeah.
that shoulders.
You've
What
given
was
him a
Eric over
complex
here? It
now.
was Banana Man, wasn't it? That was Eric. I'm sure his real name was Eric, Banana Man.
I don't know.
In all seriousness, now, people know the cartoon Banana Man. It was Eric.
I remember
That's his name.
bananas in pajamas. I don't remember banana.
Banana Man. Banana Man.
I remember bananas and pajamas.
You don't remember Banana Man? Seriously? Wow.
No, it wasn't
The only man I remember is He-Man.
You don't remember Banana Man either?
Nope.
What's wrong with you?
We know He-Man.
Yeah, it was
I love
around
He-Man.
the same time. I used to
He-Man
love
and
watching He-Man
She-Ra.
when I was a kid.
And
He-Man
and
and She-Ra, yeah.
She-Ra.
Did you know that Skeletor was actually He-Man's uncle?
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, what in one of they did a special where it explained what had happened, because his dad got killed and everything. His dad was murdered by his brother over jealousy, but the spell backfired and hit his uncle, and it turned him into Skeletor.
Oh, just to let you know, for people in the UK, if you're into wrestling, get yourself down to the Entertainer toy shop. They have the Undertaker bobbleheads in there.
Oh,
We
I'd
love
be
the
interested in that.
Undertaker.
I love the Undertaker. I have to stop about him.
Yeah, because didn't he retire and then came back out of retirement?
Oh, what happened?
He did, yeah. Where did Eric go?
He's over there. He's over there.
But yeah, no, he did. In fact, I read a story about him the day he saved his wife from a shark.
Which wrestler?
Undertaker?
Undertaker.
I like him. I've always liked him. And when he went through the stage, because he's got red hair, like, well, when I had hair, it was red.
Yeah.
And like they're above me, she's got red hair. And I loved it when he wore the bandana and he came out with his motorbike. What, you have got red hair, haven't you?
Her above you.
On my screen, you're sat above me. I do that really because I probably just poked you in the eye. But
I'll
Eric's
poke you
there,
there.
and Viv's there.
Like
Eric, Banana Man. There you go. See, there you go, Eric. That's your nickname, Banana Man. Hi. I'd keep that one.
Hey,
Listen,
right.
I seen enough of you and Wayne Seedon on that call. Oh my God. I came on and Viv, it was terrible. I went on Eric's call and Wayne and Bri were sitting with no tops on. I was going off her head and my hands were over my
He does
eyes.
that sometimes, and I'm like, wow.
But we know that Bri likes to, let it all hang out. And why not?
I was going to let it all hang out tonight, but I thought I'd better not.
No.
No, if I stand up too quickly, it'll just knock the laptop over. So
That would be good.
And then you woke up. Wait.
no, I was on about me balls. Really about that, 29 Acacia Road. That's it. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Eric Banana Man. Yeah. Your nickname should be Banana Man, and then any ladies ask you what's Banana Man, all we got to do is go.
It's alright, I'm just going to look Lauren Love.
The nutty town.
See the accents around here when you're over in the UK, and as you get further up north, I'm in Yorkshire, and they talk like that, and then you get further and further up, and they start talking like 3 a.m. in the diary room. I was made in the Navy. I was born in Blythe, but made in the Royal Navy. And then you get further and further and further up, and they start going hit the hoot, hit the hoot, and yeah.
Hey, Wayne.
Hey, Wayne.
Hey, Wayne,
Hey, honey.
mate.
Well, like I said before, it's going to be Scotland and then England, and I think those are the only two places I'm going to buy a flat in.
Have you figured out whereabouts in the UK?
Well, I don't know about the England part yet, but Scotland, I'm
Hello.
like,
Oh, hello.
Jamie.
Are you doing all right?
And there's an accent of, what, mate? See, I can understand that accent.
He's
No.
looking fresh. He's looking
Oh.
fresh.
Right, I have to show Mark something. You know. Lauren.
What are we talking about?
Oh my God.
I
That's
am
amazing.
near Goole. Oh, wow. That's cool. I like that. Yeah, I'm near Goole. Between Doncaster, Hull, and York.
Okay.
And they all say, nah, then. Evening. Evening, Victory. But it's like talking to Viv and everybody. My accent is a mixture of London, Somerset, and now a bit of Yorkshire as well. There's a little bit of Cheshire in there as well.
Well-
It's predominantly London.
That's
Well,
what you're
my-
a gypsy.
Two is that when I'm at a place for so much, I start mixing accents. So, I just
You
expect
want to get an accent? You want to get an accent like Parker?
Essex
Oh, I
flat
gave you
spout.
fucking hell. Sweet as an out, mate.
Oi, Stop
I lived
mugging
in
me.
Ealing. I lived in
Parker.
Ealing for a long time, so you know.
To say, Parker, don't mug me off. That's really muggy.
Now, what you got, Eric? There's a saying you need to know. You've got to say, "Oi, shut your mouth, you toilet."
Okay.
Your mouth, you're
Shut your
going
mouth,
down.
you toilet. That's
I'm
it.
going to take you down.
I was just trying to get used to the word cock.
Proper.
Mm.
When you see people that you don't know and you walk past them in the street and they nod their heads and they say
All
hello.
right, governor.
No,
Yeah.
all right, John. If you don't know that it's a man, it's all right, John. Don't call
Only
them,
fools and horses.
but don't call them a John because John means gay.
No,
And if they're
okay.
not gay, you know, just all right, John.
Or if you're in a place in London where you have ladies of the night, a John is a totally different thing.
It is.
So is stalker.
I seen one.
John's a
Stalker.
I seen one of those on a live.
And if you walk past a woman and you don't know what her name is, call her
What?
call her Doris.
Doris.
All right, bird.
Oi, darling. Oi, seven, oi.
Yeah.
Oh,
We wait till we get Lois down here. She won't know what's hit her.
I'm coming down for a wild night, I think.
With Jamie.
Oh no, thank you.
No, he'd get you pissed.
Oh no.
He'd be chucking
He'd
up in
take-
the streets and everything. And he'd just
He
standing
would-
there laughing.
He would leave me and then I would be wondering about Lost.
I'm going to get you absolutely creamed.
Oh,
Excuse me.
oh man. I think I'm going to go to the States. Eric, can I come?
I know that.
Oh, well, he's already said about creaming. Fucking hell, this show's gone downhill. It really has. You know.
Rabbit hole.
Hey, Lauren. But no, I'm looking forward to coming down. It's been ages since I've been in England. The last time I was in England, I was in Manchester.
I'm sure I've read that, Bri. I'm sure I have.
But
That's Parker. Yes, the lady.
It's like Danny Dyer when Danny Dyer goes off on one, and what people don't, most of it. Well, Londoners know Danny Dyer's not from London.
No.
And he doesn't speak in Cockney rhyme either. He makes
Nope,
it
he
up.
doesn't. He speaks in Essex.
Wow.
He's an Essex
Oh.
boy. Where's
Essex.
Parker gone?
I don't know.
He'll be
I have
back.
no idea.
So did they use rhyming slang yet?
There's a
Is that
lot
a-
of rhyming slang, but it changes all the time.
Oh, really?
Skin and blister, sister, China plate, all right, me China. They don't even say China plate anymore. They say, all right, me China.
Listening to Sherlock Holmes, and he's like, plates of meat, that's my feet. Yeah.
Yeah,
Going up the apples and pears down the old rubber dub.
yeah. And they say things like East Londoners would say, are you coming round my gaff? It's not really a gaff, is it? It's
I say gaff.
you say gaff.
What happened, Parker? It's like-
Oh, I've got no Wi-Fi, so I'm around my mates at the moment.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I've got no Wi-Fi, so if it goes again, Viv, I will give you a call after the show. All right?
Okay, no worries. Yeah, I need to speak to Mr. Parker. Look how lovely he looks there. Look, it's very serious.
All right.
Very serious. There, his collar's down. He's got a shit shirt on though.
Dang.
I know, definitely I picked up.
Yeah, shit.
Not. It's not.
Can you snot? It is snot. Yes, definitely snot.
Snot.
All over it. Can you speak in a Scouse accent, Jay?
Yeah. What do you want?
Say
Just say,
something.
hey, mate, give his head a wobble.
What?
Just speak in a Scouse accent. Say anything. Look at that face. Look.
Do you remember, was it Harry Enfield?
Oh.
He said, hey, calm down. All right, mate.
I love Harry Enfield.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to visit Liverpool when you come here, Eric, because it is. I've never been.
Really?
I've
Rachel
been.
swears by it. She swears
Well, I
by
went. I went once just to the outskirts. Liverpool's never really been my.
I don't like the accent. I'm sorry, I don't.
No,
It's-
I know it's quite rough,
Because
isn't it?
it's there and make
yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Look, you look worse. You look worse. Well, they
and
talk
you
that.
like the Scottish.
Yeah,
I
no,
I've
I
always
have
said the worst porno in the world would be where the entire cast come from Manchester, Liverpool, and Birmingham. Can you imagine that?
Wow.
Right, to come to fix your fridge. Can you take it all in, love?
Well, I'll only go places that I know people because I'm going to rely on them to take me to the places that tourists don't go. Because I don't want to do a touristy thing.
So it's Lois's place, my place,
Mhm.
Mark's place,
I'm in the middle of,
And then-
I'm in a small, quiet place.
and then you got to go to Wales. You've got to
Yeah.
go to Wales. Wales. Oh, Wales is beautiful. And the
And
people.
obviously I want to go to London because we
They
don't
speak funny. They
want
speak funny.
I absolutely love the Welsh accent.
Oh, David Thomas, you bloody fool. You could have had a bit of cocktail.
You
I'm
are
the
a
only
freaky
guy in the
bastard,
village.
because that's who I was thinking about there.
Well, Rachel's Welsh, and I do take the piss, and she's like,
No.
Sarah will tell you. She says here that Wales is great.
some parts of Wales are nice, some parts are
Go to
Tiger Bay.
Cardiff.
Mm,
Go to Cardiff where they film Doctor Who.
that's where Tiger Bay is. It's a bit rough there.
Go Cardiff.
And
Go to Splot and Roth.
Torchwood was filmed there as well.
Yeah.
I do like Torchwood.
Do you?
I know
I'll
where
tell you a secret of it.
I saw it.
Okay, yeah, I do like Torchwood. I kept saying they always do because I used to be with an extras thing, because with all this, plus I teach martial arts and everything. I've been in a couple of films, but you can only see like a hand and stuff from years ago, where I was doing martial arts in the background. But I've always said like things like Torchwood and stuff like that. They should have me on there, and I could do all the different voices and and my leg can be blown off and everything.
Really?
What's she fucking laughing at? Look at that. Oi, what's you laughing at? You know, innit?
Have your
I could
leg
be
blown
blown
off.
up. I could be blown up. Fucking hell! As I go, or something like that.
You should get yourself down to Pinewood because they film a lot of war movies and stuff. 'Cause,
I wanted to be in the new Star Wars films, but I don't know if they could handle my lightsaber.
God's sake.
Don't fear me again.
We could film our own paranormal Star Wars where we could battle ghosts with lightsabers.
Oh, I should do that in the next
And they are on the
investigation.
dark side.
It could be along the lines of a Harry Potter thing.
Mhm.
You could get your wand out, Eric. That'd be all right.
I have a gag. I don't
Who
have
is that keeps got that filthy laugh in the background? Who is that?
Oh,
I have
oh, look at that. Oh, I like a knife.
Oh, Margot.
I got many of those, but I know some of them are legal. So
I've got where did I put my knife? I bought a knife recently. I bought a Gurkha.
oh
Oh,
wow.
Gurkha's
cookery. Good
knife.
cookery.
A
I
Gurkha's
collect
knife.
knives and swords because I use knives and swords with all the stuff I used to teach. But
You want to see something really cool? Hold on.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that. You stood too close to the camera.
Show you that.
I saw Banana Man's banana then. More like a
Boss is
plantain.
in. Yeah, behave, everyone. Look, the boss is in.
Hey, Jeremy.
Hi.
Eric,
We're being
it's
good.
plantain.
Jeremy, we're being good.
Before my garage burnt down, I used to make knives and swords.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
I like the shape of that.
That's cool. That's like an I can't remember what it's called. One of those
I
African
put it on
ones.
a pike. Put it on a pike and use it as a.
Bibs off. Bibs off. Put it on a pike.
She's like, I put it in the mic.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, wow.
Hello. Hello.
Diagon Alley. Definitely.
Diagon
I think we should do a Simply Spooky version of Harry Potter. I do.
Yeah.
Oh, can I Bugsy be in a Sith?
A Sith
Yeah, with the with the cloak and a white.
in
fur.
Harry Potter.
Yeah, I'll be a Sith. We could have a crossover.
Oh, okay. Ah, right. Okay. Now, yeah, right. Yeah, yeah.
Hey, they should do a crossover.
I'd be a grey Jedi. A grey Jedi. I like ladies. I'd be a grey Jedi, not a gay Jedi. Can you imagine a gay Jedi? Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, we'd have to. No, we could have a few gay Jedis. Why not?
Oh fuck!
I got visions of Dan being a gay Jedi.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Dan would do.
Musty paper boy.
he would be like he'd be like a. He wouldn't be Yoda. He would be like a baby Yoda. But a gay
Oh
Yoda.
no, he wouldn't.
No,
Oh,
no, he'd
no.
be. He'd be like
Jar Jar
old
Binks.
Luke. He'd be old Luke. He's seen some shit. He's seen some shit, and it's got to him, and he's just had enough. And he's just like on the edge of slapping somebody. He'd be old Yoda. Luke,
Right.
old Luke.
This is Bride doing Lois. May the force be with you. Or you.
I never fancied myself being a Princess Leia.
I suppose if you wore a kilt with a sporran, you could keep your lightsaber in it, or your magic wand.
Well, you know what true Scotsmen say.
I've seen a true Scotsman's bar stool before. I have, seriously, I've seen a true Scotsman's bar stool in a bar, and it had the two little nutshells cut out.
That's not a true Scotsman's bar stool. They're hard. They sit on hard stone and rocks with no panties
Hot
on.
stone and what?
I don't want to see that.
That's rocks.
That's-
Sorry, I
Rocks.
thought he was having a moment there.
Oh dear.
But that's how you get piles, is sitting on cold rocks.
Yeah, apparently. Princess Slayer.
Actually, that's a good
That's true.
nickname. Princess Slayer.
Do you know English is getting into the habit of calling me the redhead demon?
Yeah, I
Is
know.
it?
Every time I'm like that. And then he put up a cracking gif, and it was a woman with the big tits and the fucking red hair, and I was like, red hair, aye.
You want to send him a meme saying, "Get thee behind me, Satan."
Aye.
Ross. Or get thee behind me, English Satan.
I know. I've stopped calling him mean. It's
What about if you had a dyslexic person and they could say, "Get thee behind me, Saturn"?
Yes. Yes.
See, I was in the middle of writing a book. I think you knew about it, the Diary of a Bigfoot, and it was actually really funny. And it was set from the viewpoint of the Bigfoot. But like, we could seriously do something with this Simply Spooky Jedi Harry Potter crossover thing.
Yeah. and we could-
bye.
Catch you later, Wayne.
Bye,
See you later,
Wayne. Take it easy.
Hi, Lauren.
And good luck.
You can just
Yes.
say hello to
The
her.
boobies.
Boobies. No,
Boobies?
no boobies. We don't want to see your boobies, Brian. Brian's got Brian's boobies on.
I thought those were birds. So like, what are you talking about?
Human boobies.
Yeah, boobies.
Actually, boobies have got blue feet.
Yes, they have. We have some cormorants here. When I first saw them, I went, look, boobies. And Auntie went, wait. They were cormorants, weren't
And you
boobies.
got the beach shags as well.
That's another reason why I want to go to the UK too, is because they got a lot more birds than we do here. A lot of different species of that.
I could take you to, we've got the Welney Wetlands area, which is like a bird sanctuary. And every year, depending on what time of year you come, we have what they call the Russian
If you had to
swans.
set the time of year to come, something like you
Russian
or your
swans,
Father Christmas.
they come over here and they're in the fields, and there's thousands of them. And they're very different from an English swan because of their beaks.
Mhm.
I think they're great. I love swans, but people are scared of them. But
Really? Huh?
Swans are lovely.
yeah,
I'm still here, by the way.
Okay.
She's playing with her boobies.
Yeah.
I didn't want you to all see that's what I'm doing. I'm playing with my lightsaber.
The batteries go in the bottom.
Oh fuck! I thought they went in the tap. Is that why it's vibrating?
No, it's not again. That's your arsehole. It goes in the bottom.
Oh Jesus! I'll be walking like John Wayne tomorrow.
Yep. Anyway, what were we talking about?
So Bry has lots of nature reserves there, but Bry's quite lucky because up sort of Yorkshire way, the further north you go, you get more like monasteries and derelict churches and that sort of thing. It's terrible.
Yeah. Well, that's what we're trying to figure out now because the way I see it, we only have to be back here. Well, technically, we only have to be back here a month before I can come back over there. But we're going to kind of time it out where we're back here 2 times out of the year. We just don't know what times that's going to be. So.
Yeah. Avoid Scotland in December.
When you do come over, if we can have some sort of big meet, I'd love to come down and see everybody.
Let's tie it all in together.
If somebody
that
can
would
put
be
me
awesome.
up, I'll be well happy with that.
Yeah.
Don't sound too impressed, Viv.
You don't want to know, Lauren. It would make you blush.
She'll plug it in at the mains for extra power.
Lauren, you know when you go down the road and they're digging up the road, and if they have to power the lights in the main road, they have those huge generators.
Oh, really? Wow.
Viv told me.
I've seen it. She showed me. She just upgraded. She's asked me if I wanted the old one.
I did. I was on my sister's phone, so I was trying not to laugh. I could hear these in the background, and I was trying not to laugh.
But Mark, before you decide to get more cat balls or anything else, electronic or paranormal investigating, talk to me first.
Yeah, you were going to send me something, weren't you?
I wasn't. Yeah, I am sending you something, but like the cat ball. What did I do?
Make sure it's 8 inches and it's. I'll not finish the rest of it.
What the hell did she say? All I was, cheese it. I'm not going to say the rest of it.
8 inches, yeah.
8 inches.
Oh, sorry. I genuinely thought you were talking about cheese.
I don't know if you saw the picture earlier, but this is what I did.
What a dildo.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Do you know they would be good in something?
Yeah, I know that.
Before you start,
Thank you too.
but I'm thinking, no, they'd be good. Like if you had, like the spirit balls.
Mhm.
If you could raise the spirit board and sort of build a platform around it, but have the cat balls in it as well that you could flick on and off, leave them
See,
on.
you can't talk about cat balls and flicking in the same sentence.
But you don't want. So when the spirit board's left alone and the cat balls are switched on, you're still watching the spirit board for energy or movement or anything like that after people have come away from it. That makes sense.
Yeah. But I was thinking about attaching some the cat balls. I got a lamb right now, but I can get the shell for bears. They're just a generic bear shell from Build-A-Bear. And I was thinking about the cat balls to a RAM pod to so it's all together. So when it all goes off,
Oh, love it.
that is so cool. I like that.
Build-A-Bear.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's going to get his thing.
I didn't do
like
it.
that bear.
I gotta turn this off.
And look at this.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't see that.
Cat balls. He's been done.
oh.
This is Yoda. Hang on.
Oh.
Yoda's beautiful. Oh, that's a good one as well.
Yeah, you've got one as well, yeah. I say you've got a lightsaber on Boba Fett. Is that the same one?
Yes, and he has.
Love it, guys. Love it.
Is he doing?
But he's
I can't even turn it off. How do you turn it off? There, like that.
this one has a lightsaber. He stole Darth Vader's lightsaber, and it switches on.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
Now, Rachel got me that one for Christmas.
I put scent in his head as well, so he smells lovely.
Does yours play the music?
No, he's just got the lightsaber. I can hear it.
Yeah, no, we can hear it. So why has everybody gone off camera?
I'm sitting eating. That's why I'm awful quiet, because I'm eating.
Ah, you're stuffing your face. All right.
Yep. I'm going to head off in about 5, guys, because I'm heading for a shower.
Yeah, you smell.
Dan would say
What did you do?
piss and biscuits.
That's what that Velcro noise was you were talking about at the beginning. That's why she's got to go and have a shower.
No, I'm away to play with my lightsaber.
Ooh.
I want to practice in the shower, flicking cat balls.
You can't talk about cat balls. I'm sorry, whoever named them cat balls. I understand why, but you just can't. You can't have a serious conversation. Yes, I'm going to bring my cat balls to the investigation. And the cat stood in the corner going, "No, you fucking ain't."
Are you want to play with your pussy? What's going on?
I'm staying out of this conversation.
Charity shops in the Poundland.
I'm staying to turn on.
Yeah.
Lauren knows me well.
I'm having fuck all to do with this conversation. I'm staying out.
It's getting dirty. We were supposed to be talking about paranormal apparel.
We were, yes, paranormal.
I blame Mark.
What did I do? I come on the show and I brighten it up. I make everybody laugh. I can hear Eric's mother wetting herself in the background there. And it's just like, it's awesome. Everybody goes, he's him. It's the funny man with the bald head.
I just thought that was your face.
I'm going to have to buy a haggis next week and then when I do the show, say, hello, everybody. This is Lauren.
Lauren?
Lois.
No, Lois.
Lois. Who's Lauren? Oh, Lauren's the one saying that to you, isn't it? Yeah. Hello, this is...
Hello. Haha,
Poor
thumbs
Lauren.
up.
Don't bring Lauren into your argument, you know.
I know. But if you want to blame Lauren, feel free.
So, one thing we haven't done, which we are about to do,
Moving swiftly on.
is the Jar of Doom.
Yay!
Who wants to pick this week?
I'll let ladies first.
Lois, tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Right, I have 3. Number 1, number 2, or number 3.
I'll let ladies pick first, right, Marcus? Pick a number.
I knew you were going to say that. Balls dear.
Number 1 it is. So, next week we are talking
People's
about
chat. I'm going to happen.
Cannibals.
Cannibals. Oh, interesting one.
not cannonballs, but cannibals.
Mm-hmm. Right, guys, I'm going to head off for a shower. But you, I'm not talking to you. But I'll be back on Friday, guys, because I'm night shift on tomorrow night. So Thursday night I'll probably be. So come Friday, I'll be back to my usual bouncing self. Don't know what we're talking about on Friday. Just need to wait and see. Probably rabbit holes.
Talk about
And then
Mark.
talk about Mark. With
Yeah.
fucking pleasure. See you later.
Oh, you lot
Yeah.
are me on this network now. Bye-bye. Have fun.
Bye.
Bye. That's
Yeah,
funny.
I'm sorry about all the interruptions. It was just my mom again telling me that we're gonna have the insurance people over tomorrow, and the guy that's supposed to do the restoration, and
Yeah, frightening time.
mm,
Frightening time, but at least no one got hurt.
yeah,
And
that's
it's
all.
all covered by insurance, so that's cool.
Yeah. But yeah, so I will be back on tomorrow night on Simply Spooky, and I will be reading another 2 stories from my book.
Cool.
So yeah, so if you're not doing anything tomorrow, guys, if you want to come
not.
on, you're more than welcome.
Fine.
And
Yeah, give us a shout.
for people in the chat, your feedback is very much welcomed. As you know, I don't like reading my own stories. I get very embarrassed, but yes, it's just something different. And I think everybody enjoyed it last time I did it.
That-
So
I did too.
You can hear my wife. Yeah, I did too. Yeah, we know. Both enjoyed it. So
it was just, they're just like ghost stories. They're based on true stories, but I've made them. I've made it up. I've
If you
made
don't
lots of
like
things
reading
up.
them out loud, why don't you send one over and I'll do it? Because I'm known for
Let's
when
have
I
to
read
type
stories.
it out.
I do
I'm
all
just
the
in the middle of.
email it, photograph it, and email it.
That's an idea.
And because I do all the different voices and I ad lib and everything like that. Because I do it
Okay.
for my grandkids and it's just gone on from there.
Oh, can you do my audio book though? If I get the audio
Yes.
book done,
If you really want me to, yeah. Can you imagine?
the audio.
and it
Book.
has a British voice, so or a British accent.
Of course, it'll sell like mad. And he walked trepidly into the room, and then he saw Lady Chatterley. He pulled the negligee back.
No, it's not like that. My stories are not like that.
You know what the blues are, don't you?
The
The
blues.
right? The blues, because this can all go in your book. The blues is when you go into a bar
Oh,
meet
the
the
blues.
woman.
Yeah.
wearing a long white shimmering robe, and you buy her drinks all night long, and you take her home, and you make this sweet love all night long, and when you wake up in the morning, you'll find out it's the Pope. Thank you.
Oh dear, that is funny.
It got to 8 o'clock, so
Thank you, Lauren. Rab's here.
Hey,
Hello,
Rabbit.
Rab. Yes, Brian, is your car sorted out? So yes, so tomorrow night, we'll do that. I will go and take some photographs of my book and send it over to Mark the Aliens guy.
Yeah,
And do you know,
if you genuinely
do you know who's going to be jealous?
Mhm.
Wayne,
Uh-oh. Yeah, because
because this is proper spookanori stuff.
if you genuinely don't like reading out your stuff, I'll do it for you. It's no problem.
Okay, all right. Maybe you do one and I'll do one.
Right.
You do the longer one though.
Okay. I'm used to having a longer one.
What are you like?
Rachel would be sitting there going, no, it's lies.
You leave Rachel alone. She's brilliant. She is. Right. So Bryce says yes, thanks. He's got his car fixed. Brilliant. He's back on the road. So we'll be seeing more from Bry on his Facebook. Check it out, guys, because he goes to some really, really interesting places
yes,
in and around Yorkshire.
Bri, I need to go on some investigations in Yorkshire. Give me a shout, mate. And if it's all right, I'll join you.
Yeah. And if if Dan ever gets his back fixed, maybe we and Dan will come out and join you as well. Because we'd like to go and do a bit of sky watching at some point as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to organise a UFO watch night at the lookout point up in Scarborough. I can never remember the damn name of it, but it's right at the top and it looks out to sea and you can see all around and everything.
Oh, wow.
It's the one I was going to
That'd be
do
good.
last year, but the clouds all came in and the weather was crap and you wouldn't have seen anything. So
Yeah, it'd have to be out of season though, wouldn't it? So You haven't got all the
Tourists
tourists.
don't really go up there. You got the motorbike racing because it's got a racetrack. They've got motorbike racing up there at the weekend, but they don't. Tourists, as a rule, don't really go. Not even doggers go up there. So you're lucky. So yeah, as a rule, nobody really goes up there. It's in the daytime, yeah. Nighttime, no, not really. So we could always do that.
Bryce says you need to do Flamborough Head.
Where's that in conjunction to where I am? I'll have to have a look.
Yes. So that would be great. Are you doing anything good this weekend, Mark?
Rachel's down.
Lovely.
So yeah, she's down. I'm picking up Thursday night, so she's down until Tuesday.
You're getting your stuff ready in boxes.
There's already a load of boxes there, and I want to start cracking on really because I've emptied out a load of stuff. I've got a Welsh dresser to get rid of, which anybody wants, they can have it. But I've got lots of furniture to get rid of and sell. And
And what about you, Eric? What are you doing this weekend?
I have no idea yet.
making cat balls.
Yep, probably.
What about a dog ball? Can you get a bigger one?
I can get a bigger one.
Oliver's Mount. That's it. It's Oliver's Mount. Sorry, that's the place where you do the UFO stuff.
Yeah, you want to get the bigger ones, the dog balls.
I had some, but I cut the sensors out of them.
It doesn't matter how you talk about it. Cat balls, dog balls. I had bigger ones. They were dog balls. I used to walk funny, but I saw the doctor, so I'm okay now.
Oh dear, I don't have cat balls. I lie. I have one which I took out of one of John's toys, and it's useless. I don't use it.
I
It's not
find with them
sensitive
you've got to
enough.
have a perfectly flat surface or use flour or something to give it an anchor to stay still.
Yeah, that's why I did the battery pack, so it stays still. But I got wooden floors, so if you walk across the floor, unless it's in my lamb, it will go off.
Yeah.
Andy, what's the superbike track in Yorkshire?
Yorkshire.
Yeah, racing tracks in
There's
Yorkshire.
one at Croft.
Croft,
I was talking about Oliver's Mount.
Oliver's Mount,
Yeah, Oliver's Mount. Yeah, oh, you mean that's like road racing track.
road racing
Yeah,
track.
yeah. That's why I want to do the UFO watch up there one night.
Woo.
Yeah, good one. That is.
That's apparently it's a good one, according to Andy. Oh, I borrowed your thing to show Mark.
Okay.
Still smells nice.
I have exactly the same one, but mine
Yes.
plays the theme tune.
Okay.
Yeah. He's having a whinge. Oh, why are you leaving glasses and cups everywhere? Because I can.
You tell them. You tell them, babe. Go on, girl.
I didn't get to take it downstairs, that's all.
And what time is it you want us about to do your books and everything?
So, tomorrow it will be from 8 o'clock.
All right.
So, you've got plenty of time to watch EastEnders.
No, I'll be on the Xbox.
Xbox.
Okay.
I've got an Xbox Series X. Is that
Oh,
right?
really?
So,
Yeah.
Derek, tomorrow at 8 o'clock, if you're around,
Yeah,
I'll
I'll be.
send you two the links, just you two the links, nobody else.
Okay.
We'll be a lot calmer tomorrow. Velvet cat, one cat ball is useless. Yeah, you
Yeah,
need
my
two.
cats will tell you that. They're like,
Well, I just don't use them. It's just I've got plenty of REM pods. I say REM pods, static detectors, all that sort of thing.
I'm thinking of doing the same thing with REM pods as a yes/no thing. Put one with green eyes and one with red eyes.
Ooh. Hi, White Bill.
Yeah.
Negan.
hey, Bill.
He's Negan.
Hey, Wild Bill.
Look,
The
he should
taxi
be
driver.
pleased. Taxi driver. He's going to do it in his dog collar. And I'm out in a 17th
To a
century
17th
pub.
century pub.
Wow.
Ah, nice.
Bye.
So this weekend I'm getting the old Binsies checked, getting my eyes tested, because all the boys in my family are out to the Triumph factory for a tour of the Triumph motorcycle factory.
Oh, jealous.
So they're doing that tomorrow. And then next weekend is MotoGP at Silverstone. So they're off. They're not working it this. We're not working it this year. They're going off to enjoy it for what it is.
I have
And
to get the overheating sorted out on my Triumph. Done everything and it's still doing it.
Speak to me off air and we'll talk to Damon. Yeah, so I'm having a bit of a free weekend, and that's when I'll be doing a bit of Simply Spooky work and getting some locations for the Simply Spooky events up Scarborough way and around the country. So there's a lot of work that's going to be done behind the scenes. And also I'm going to get some guests sorted out for Dan for when he returns. So that's going to be exciting. Have got some exciting people lined up. They've already agreed. We just got to get dates sorted out. And hopefully we'll get Jeremy himself on the show to grill him about a few things, because we will probe him in a way that other people won't. Because we just don't care.
Cat balls?
No, I think we'll get.
Not dog balls.
Not dog balls, but I think we'll talk. We'll ask him about his lightsaber and if he has a willy like mine.
Oh, you were going to sort a willy out, weren't you?
Yes, I've got to speak to Carl about getting a one-of-a-kind willy made. Well, it won't be a willy. It'll be more like an alien. Thank you very much, darling. Alien type thing going on for Rachel. So that would be good. So I'm not out investigating, but I am working on paranormal stuff over the weekend. And plus I've got a few films to make and edit and sort out. Yes, Mark, for the Dark Mirror.
Oh, thank you.
And the Dark Mirror is back on Monday night. So on Monday night? 9:00?
Yeah, 9:00 Monday night. Pardon me. Talking about our usual irreverent stuff that's going on. We've got very topical lately, haven't we? We still talk about UFOs and conspiracy theories, but we talk about anything that's going on and bobberments and everything.
Mm.
We can't say the proper word for bobberments, because every time we say the proper word for bobberments, like our chat gets cut off and stuff like that. So they listen to us. We've obviously said something that they've got, I say, they shouldn't be bloody well talking like that. So, yeah.
And what about you're not going to talk about the BBC, are you?
What?
And what's been going on? You can't talk about it because he can't be mentioned.
Well, I want to know who it is.
If you was to should we talk about it? If you was to put money on it?
See, there's so many of them from the past, you know. But it's supposed to be a current one, isn't it?
Who's that guy, Hugh? Hugh, the Welsh presenter. Hugh.
I know who you mean. I can't remember his name.
I think it's him. But it's supposed to be a household name. Household name. Who was sacked from Walker's Crisps recently? Oh, that's Jamie calling me. I think he wants his mummy Viv. We love Jay. So we're gonna call it a night tonight.
Yep.
Trumpton and Big Ears. They're all weirdos. Don't talk about bricklayers. Waverly Hills is on the USA tour plan. Oh, do you know what? I would do the Singapore theory and go as a nutter.
That'd be cool.
I would. I would deliberately dribble and everything. Eh?
I'm gonna try to get out there by the end of this year. So
I think you need to do a sequel, and I think when you do the sequel, you need to have the Dark Mirror team with you as well.
Do you know what? You know, you see all these films, like, you know, The Conjuring, The Nun, Malak, whatever her name is, all this sort of stuff, right? We could make the best horror film ever. It would be funny. It'll be like a horror comedy.
I reckon that'll be a good one.
Be a bit like on the lines of Cockneys versus Zombies.
That is an awesome film. I love Richard Pryor's last film, wasn't it? Absolutely love that.
Have you ever seen it, Eric?
No,
It's brilliant.
I'll have to look it up.
Cockneys versus Zombies.
Okay.
It is funny. You might not get some of the humour, but trust me,
Very
it's
London, isn't it? Very London.
yeah, is a funny film.
Mm.
So we're going to wrap it up here. So we've got 5 minutes. If anybody has got any questions, I would put it in quick now.
Mm.
Don't all rush at once.
Come on, ask us anything, damn it!
Question. I'll ask you a quick question. Since we were talking about paranormal apparel, we should all get flared jeans with patches on the knees. Nobody wears them anymore.
No?
Do you reckon?
I'm not a Bay City Rollers fan, personally.
Well, Lois would have the tartan ones, obviously.
A wee tam o' shanter!
That'd be good. Oh! Hi from Virginia.
Hey, from Virginia.
Ed O'Dell from Virginia. Oh my God. He's not giving up. I'll just decline it. He's going to have a go at me. Why didn't you answer your phone?
Because they're not out yet, Jeremy.
Hugh finally, yeah, him.
Hugh Fernley Whittingstall.
Yeah.
Oh, that bellend. He lived down in Somerset. I've met him a few times. He's a he's a cock. He really is a cock bumble. So rude to the locals. Like, he was standing in line getting ice cream. And when my kids were younger, and literally my youngest one turned around and went, "Oh, you're him off the telly." And he was like, "Oh, go away." And I was just like, you know what? You need to have the curls smacked off your hair, mate.
That's
Very
really
rude and up his own
bad.
arse. Very rude.
That is
So,
really
Mark, here's a
bad.
quick question. Do you have to register in the UK when you do that much martial arts?
They're not here. I've got my downgrades and everything, but when I teach, I obviously have to register, and I have public liability insurance, but I have it for it covers all venues, so I can go anywhere and teach.
Okay.
I've got my downgrades and instructor certificates and instructor of the year, etc., etc., etc. But I haven't done it for a while.
Wow.
So if we have a paranormal convention, can you do a workshop where you can teach people some self-defense?
I can do some basic stuff for like people freaking out and like lunging at you. I can do some basic stuff for that.
Yeah,
I
because
can't get too much into it because you don't particularly want people coming up. Oh, boom, 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 you know.
No, but you know, because there's a lot of space where women in the paranormal are being set upon by predators.
Yes, I can definitely do something that.
It'd be good to do something like that there. So women that are sitting alone in the dark and a man comes and sits
Have
next
a
to
chat
them.
with me and we'll sort something out.
Yeah, because I want to spend some more time with you because I want to learn more than what I know now. So I'm hoping that we can learn something, you know.
Yeah, no worries, mate. No problem.
And bribe with security as well.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, I did security for years and years and years and years, and the only reason I stopped was because security companies just took the piss. That's why I stopped. I used to do close security.
Oh, wow.
Good money.
Yeah. Yeah, so that'd be something that we could sort of add into the convention, because our convention's going to be different.
Yeah.
Not like your usual conventions. It'll be madness. If you've been to one of my conventions before, you'll sort of know what you've got in store.
I can do joint manipulation for you. Somebody putting their hand, like say somebody puts a hand on your leg and tries to slide it up towards your. We can do joint manipulation. They grab, twist, and then put down and stuff like that. You know, or you can do knuckle into the side of the neck or the floating ribs or stuff like that. You know,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, sounds good. Maybe you need to get over to America and do a few over there as well.
If I had the money, I've always said if I had the money, I'd quite happily go on holiday to the States for a couple of weeks and go and see everybody. I wanted to do I wanted to do a Dark Mirror road trip just like you're doing.
No,
You know, I wanted to go down the Paranormal Highway and Area 51 and everything. So yeah.
Yeah, I will be out in the States next year, definitely. That's for sure. Whether I'll be doing a paranormal convention, I'm trying to come away from that because there's stuff that I want to do. Like there's a famous house that I'm going to want to be investigating and maybe go live for Simply Spooky there, and also a bit of squatching will be done. And
Love to do that.
yeah.
oh, come, let's go and do it. And eventually want to. Yeah, it is the Omen House, Louise. She knows. And there's also some squatching that I want to do in the Kentucky area. So yes, there's
Kentucky, isn't that where like their uncles are their fathers and their brothers?
And the sisters, yes.
I thought it was.
And my own grandpa.
Oh, you
Not
like
Jim Bob.
squash. I do like to squatch, not squash,
You like
squash.
squash.
Squatch the squatch.
I was asking for a friend. That was all. You know.
Yeah. No, so yeah, I'm going to be meeting up with some old buddies, doing some squatching, and I'm also going out on a ride. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I'm going out for a ride in the car with a bounty hunter while he's at work. So that's going to be interesting. I have to learn to keep this shut. Not hang out the window going, "Oh, you Wally, get in here! You're going down. Get to that fucking jail." You know, I can't do that. No, so they've got guns over there. That's what I got to remember. So we're going to end the show here. I want to thank everybody in the chat for coming on and putting up with us and our nonsense this week. We appreciate and love you all. We did try and talk about paranormal apparel, but it sort of went by the wayside. But
You lot
next week,
start talking about all things filthy and black.
so now we're going to be talking about cannibals next Tuesday. So I hope you can join us for that chat. It's going to be interesting, to say the least. Who knows what rabbit holes that cannibals will take us down.
Tuesday, I'll be taking Rachel back to her place, so you're lucky because you're not going to have me on there talking about cannibals eating sausages. So yeah.
Sausages.
But there was a man that in Germany who went online, didn't he? And
Yes,
asked
he
for
did,
a man
and
to
that
eat.
was his
Yeah,
thing.
Yeah.
and he did eat a sausage, but
Yes, and people pay to get you to do that to them. What is wrong with you?
didn't he chop it off in front of him and fry it up in the frying pan and ate it? Well,
Yeah.
Anyway, that's next week.
And that Japanese dude as well. Yeah,
I know.
Itchy
Terrible.
Surakoki Butthole or something. I can't remember what his name was.
Anyway, whatever you're doing, have a great time doing it and keep yourself safe until we meet again. Last words, guys.
Remember to check your fire alarms.
And keep your eyes to the skies.
Mhm.